if the Jordanians or the Egyptians wanted Gaza and the West Bank to be one. It didn't happen. And once Egyptians recognized Israel with establishing diplomatic relations, the whole concept of a conflict between the Arab world and Israel, in my opinion, came to an end. The main protagonists in this war were the Egyptian army, primarily the main force of the Arab world, versus Israel. And the 67 war, in 48, about 10 armies from the Arab world attacked Israel because the United Nations divided British Palestine, which had already been divided by giving Jordan as a separate country because they needed a place for the kings of Mecca because they had no land. The Saudis had taken over that place. This might all sound very confusing to you or your listeners, but Transjordan was a country drawn out on a piece of paper. Jordan is just a river, it's not a country. Similarly, Lebanon was not a country. It was carved out of Syria, or Bilad Sham, as the name of that country is. And these were drawn out on a piece of paper between the foreign ministers of Britain and France and after the First World War, and designated as independent countries. So Palestine, Greater Palestine or British Palestine had already been divided, with one part being called Jordan, which even today has 90% of its population is Palestinian.